Oh my goodness guys, I'm so excited. So this is gorgeous. This is brand new from Renau for fall 2021. This wee bad boy that I'm wearing, this is called Skylar. I have just, well, I attempted to do a centre part which is just totally wonky. However, it's a full mono part, so just you can embrace the wonkiness that happens when you start being a Michelle, or you can wear it left, right, centre, zigzag, whatever you like. It does have that full monofilament top. And sorry, let's just take a wee look at this lace front. Look at how well this has been done. Now obviously this is a dark shade that I'm wearing. I'm wearing shade 1BRH30 in Skylar. She is beautiful. Now your front lengths here are 11.5 inches of length. You have an 11 inches at the crown, 9.75 inches at the side, and at the nape you've got 3.5 inches. Now overall that just gives this kind of inverted bob type look. Let me turn side on. So it's slightly shorter at the back, coming down at the front. Now I kind of love that. However, I just love the style. I love that kind of kinkiness and almost like straight end. It is so on trend, so fashionable, so beautiful, and it is really, really exciting. This is available in a lot of the favourite shades. It's available in like your chocolate colours, your greys, and your California blondes, and all the kind of favourite Renau shades. I've chosen to go to the dark side and gone for 1BRH30, and I just adore her. So this is actually heat friendly fibre. So I'm sorry, but we're going to talk a wee bit about heat friendly fibre, purely because a lot of people, it's a kind of love-hate thing, and I used to be a hater of heat friendly fibre because I was like, I've worn this wig twice and it is absolutely trashed. And I didn't realise it's a much finer denier. So basically the circumference, the diameter is smaller, so obviously the circumference is smaller, so it's a much finer hair than standard synthetic is. Now with it being slightly finer, it is slightly more prone to a bit of damage. Likewise, it's not made of the same material. Now this is a kind of polyester based Futura 2 type fibre, which is so like natural hair. It feels like hair, it looks like human hair, but it is very, very fragile. Having said that, it's also very hardy. Now it's a bit of an oxymoron saying that it's kind of really hardy but it's also very fragile. Yes, it is very fragile and it does require care. It's just a different level of care. Now, I've come prepared. So basically, each day before use, I'd give a couple of spritzes of the HD Smooth Detanger on the kind of ends. Now, whenever I'm spritzing that, I'll show you what I do with my wig actually. I tend to hold it like so, and I make sure you don't ever want this stuff near the cap. If this goes near the cap, it will damage your wig and the hair will start to fall out because it will untangle those knots. So you're just kind of going for the ends, giving a wee spritz through. So it's literally just through the ends, and then I just give it a wee comb through, and that just puts a slight layer coating to give a bit of protection for your hair for through the day while you're wearing her. So you don't need to go crazy, you don't need to go ham with it, just a little. Now I would use that for my daily maintenance, and so that's going to be each day just before I wear my hair. I do that in standard synthetics, but definitely need to do it on your heat friendly ones. They are more fragile, they definitely need that extra care, so I use that. Now the other thing about heat friendly fibre, it's not just that it's heat friendly and it can deal with heat, it's kind of heat dependent, and it needs heat to survive basically. And it's like, why? What are you talking about? So what I'm basically saying is, if you notice the ends of your wig start to fray slightly, like if you get a ribbon and pull it and it does that whole coiled up thing, sometimes the hair can look a bit like that on the ends. It doesn't mean that it's done and over with. Oh no, it's absolutely not. So when that happens, what you want to do is get some heat treat thermal spray. This is what you use before you use heat on your wig. So we have that gorgeous lace front here. We have that full monofilament top. The sides and back are machine wefted. So what I also do, so I would use the HD Smooth Detangler along the end of my wig. What I would do is, when I need to defrizz, I would use the heat treat thermal spray and use that on the ends, as we've said. What I sometimes do, this is not something Renau says to do, this is just something that I started to trial and I found that it works well with my wigs. This is the Renau Argan Smooth Treatment Mist, which is actually for human hair. It is designed for human hair, it's not designed for synthetics. Now on human hair, the human hair obviously it has cuticles and it will absorb any of that oil inside. the shafts of the hair to nourish it. With synthetic fibres, it's only going to sit on the outside, it's not going to be absorbed, and it's not going to do any defrizzing or anything whatsoever. It has no properties that are going to benefit that. What I found is, what I do is I'll just give usually two spritzies there on my hands. I just pop a wee bit through the ends of the hair, just dab it on very gently. Now it will just sit on the hair. You don't want to go crazy because you want it to look super shiny. What I have found, especially, don't get it near any of the knots, just on the very ends of your hair. But when it is in the very ends of your hair, it just gives a wee bit of additional protection to that hair to prevent it from some of that friction and some of that rubbing and static damage that can develop. Now that's what our HD detangler is for. This is just something I've been trying lately, and I found that it's been beneficial on my synthetics and on my heat friendly synthetic wigs. But again, that's just me. That's not something that you need to be doing. It's just something I've tried, and it's a wee tip that I find kind of works. I'll show you the style of, she's kind of, that's her. So can you see the kind of angle coming down at the front? I just think it's gorgeous. This is Skylar from Renau. She's 1BRH30. She's heat friendly fibre. She's an average size of cap. She has your temple to temple lace front, your welded lace. You have your single welded mono top here to allow for multi-directional parting. Lace front allows for off the face styling. Open wefted sides and back. You can tighten up that circumference if you're smaller than average, and I do that. I tighten up the circumference with the Velcro adjusters onto the velvet nape. Velvet ear tabs, totally gorgeous. I love this style. It is the heat friendly fibre, kind of A-line cut, and this totally modern style of wave kind of, I don't know, I just love it so much. Like I love this whole collection. It is so new, so innovative, so incredible, and it's been so well thought out, and it's the kind of, these styles for this time of year as well, I just feel they're totally perfect, and they're available in all the favourite collections. This fall 2021 collection from Renau is absolutely beautiful. I am so happy. The 5 styles are just gorgeous. Whether you like something that's really curly, whether you like something straighter and natural with a bit of a kink, whether you like this kind of modern wave, there's something for everybody there. And you do have many of them come in the grey shades, the California blondes, your chocolate collection, and your kind of standard Renau favourites, which is really exciting. And many of these colours as well, they do have a lighter shade on the lace front, which also is something that's really gorgeous and just creates the most natural look. Now this, I'm wearing the 1BRH30, which is obviously your off black with your kind of red highlights, but look at the lace front on it. I mean, it's just so natural. Like the way that they've knotted it, the distribution of the hair, everything about this is honestly, it creates such a natural hairline. Renau have really kind of upped their game, I think, when it comes to the hairlines. I am loving the way that everything's developing. I love the new launch. It is probably my favourite launch that they've had for a long time, and yes, it's very exciting. So I think they're going to be very popular. I imagine they're going to sell very well. So get your pre-orders in, guys, if you are interested. But yes, thank you for tuning in. Sorry it's been so long since I've kind of been here on YouTube. I'll do a video talking about all that nonsense, but yeah, it's been quite a while, so it's lovely to be back, and it's so exciting to be back with a brand new launch with 5 new styles, and I actually love each of them. Every one I'm like, yeah, this one's my favourite one, this is it. No, this one's my favourite. Oh no, this one's my favourite. They're all my favourite, you know what I'm like. Same as every colour is my favourite. Anyway guys, take care, keep sparkling, be real beautiful, and I will see you guys all very soon for more wig reviews, wig chat, alopecia chat, ostomy chat probably, life chat about my wheelchair, all this kind of jazz. But I will see you all very soon. Mwah. Bye!